It's time to write a poem. Pick a word you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Dang it, I wanted to actually custom write a poem. Wait, but there's only 3 of them here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I have to choose a word to include in my poem.
Yeah. So you pick 20 different words, just random words. Each one is liked the most by one of the girls. Whoever likes it the most is the one that you'll get like some extra dialogue with, basically.
Okay. Now I'm going to think Lovecraft and see which one fits the most. Ambient, unstable, or cry? Unstable. Okay, that says a lot. Happiness, question, charm, anger, eternity. Okay. Shit.
Basically, like, Yuri's like me, where she probably, like...
Stable or cry? Unstable. Okay, that says a lot. Happiness, question, charm, anger, eternity. Okay. Shit.
Basically, like, Yuri's like me, where she probably, like...
Stable or cry? Unstable. Okay, that says a lot. Happiness, question, charm, anger, eternity. Okay. Shit. Oh god, I have to pick 20? Jesus.
I could just tell you, like, the general themes that each of them are drawn to if it matters at all.
No, it doesn't matter to me. I just...
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Time. Forgiveness. Clumsy. Yeah, she would jump for that. Judgment.
I'm gonna judge the shit out of you for being such a klutz.
Party! In a graveyard. Puppy! Just like all the puppies are exploding puppies! Yes! Exploding puppies without a heartbeat. Existence is meaningless. I don't fucking know. Desire, okay. Philosophy. And, fester. Ooh. Dazzle!
And it is here in this episode where we learn that our hero has a desire for Yuri's milkers.
Oh gosh, dang it, man.
Hi again, Jesus 2. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Well, last night somebody came and stole my legs, so like I'm a paraplegic now.
Lieutenant Dan.
You lost your leg. You have no legs. Nah, don't worry. They'll grow back.
I'm a reptile.
No, just like the whole Jesus thing. This might be strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jesus 2. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Maybe you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like who deserves any slack? They already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature!
I mean, not wrong! Yeah.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Jesus 2 always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He even helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's just because your room is so messy, it's distracting while we're banging. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous, starts pulling out knife.
How come? You and Jesus 2 can become good friends too. Just platonically, of course.
Sayori.
Hmm?
Ellipsis! As usually, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Ritual lamb! Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me, Jesus, to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. She just hands me a dead fish. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. It's the Necronomicon. I didn't want you to feel left out.
This weird guy with a turban and beard gave it to me.
So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's Everyone Poops. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now, they're really not going to tell me what the book is? Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off the scheduled activities of the club. But that doesn't seem like to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. It's 50 Shades of Grey. No, I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Where are the skeletons? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I'm actually not! But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I glance a glimpse at the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh gosh. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. This magic moment boing! Ellipsis. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I can't help looking at your grizzled chin and your strong fingers.
It's funny because even though like you never, well, okay, it's not true for me to say never because in one of the CGs you see him from behind, but like with the official art of the main character, he's not even like a big strong hunk. He's kind of a skinny nerdy dude.
Yeah. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, especially page 69. Not for any particular reason.
And of
God
course,
damn
page
it.
666.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, it was a 2-for-1 deal at Best Buy. Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I meant 2 weeks ago, before I knew you were joining this club. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them for no reason whatsoever.
Barnes & Noble had a buy one, get one free deal going on.
Well, I want to draw all over one and make my own edits. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let dense male protagonist intensifies. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Just like Old Yeller.
I thought you were thinking, double entendre, the main character's dick.
No, I was thinking. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Oh God, if this is Mice and Men, I'm going to scream. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, and as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She's targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? She said it was relatable. Maybe you should pay attention, you fuck. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Dude, pay attention to what people are saying, please. I'm joking. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jesus, too?
Pardon the interruption, everyone.
Yeah.
Some hick moonshiner was at the door. Or at least he looked like he was a moonshiner.
Yeah.
But no,
Can we just talk about, like, I don't think I've ever seen somebody with super long hair around here.
like so long that it goes down to her ass. Or
Well,
her
I wasn't
waist,
saying
mean.
that specifically, but just, long enough to even go down that far is the point.
Right. It's genetics for some people. I think that
And I think it's just like what's popular in an area too.
I think like most people probably can't grow their hair like past their shoulders, but some people could grow it all the way down to their feet if they wanted.
Right? Are you not that Spanish, that sort of thing, Jesus too? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Wink, wink. I'm trying to send you a message about how I need friends badly. Wink, wink. Yeah, totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When a horrible thing happens, not just because of someone wants to be evil, but they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they are made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Sort of like how you're a naive idiot in Jesus too.
Yeah, gee, I almost wonder if this is also supposed to foreshadow something.
Yeah, me too. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well,
At least our anime twink representative in the game hasn't. Oh, okay, no, twink isn't the right word because you have to be gay to be a twink.
so I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. I get off on the pain of puppies. When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. I mean, that just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all. Ah, that's hot. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it, right? You don't have to. Haha, what are you saying? Just a moment again, you said you were looking forward to it. Ellipsis. Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Bow, bow, bow! Jazz music intensified. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry, I've never been this close to a real man before. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. That's totally why I bought 2 books of the exact same title. I see. Well, if you tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. She's staring intensely at my crotch. I wonder what this could mean. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Wow, it's almost like people I know, like me. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's.
Oh, yeah.
First base. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. This way, when I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But holding it like this, we huddle even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Her hair. Why the hell is it purple? Is it dyed, or is that actually a natural hair color in this world?
I mean, it matches her eyes.
So
you tell me.
It probably is just one of those anime things when people can have naturally pink and purple hair.
Yeah.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Ready to turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an
Intimate.
exchange. Law of equivalent exchange. The thumb is gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it on through her own thumb. It's almost like I'm 14 and this is deep. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but oh god, please don't say anything. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Why would you say this if you've never read the whole book? You asshole! You asshole! What if this character dies? What if they kill themselves? What if they are, like, super psychotic underneath? Like, what, you should read a whole book before you tell somebody it reminds them of you? I'm sorry, I'm just saying, like...
No, you're absolutely right.
This is kind of an asshole thing to do when, like, she's clearly read the book before, so she might interpret it differently.
Yeah.
You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. But she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Dude, you can't glean all of that off of the first chapter of the book. You just told me. How long have you been Facebook stalking her? It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Well, you can look in my ears. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Jesus, too. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Ellipsis. I guess I meant more that is kind of cute.
Kawaii!
Anyway. What are you saying all of a sudden? Ellipsis exclamation point.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri's exhale spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down.
It also looks like you're getting really close to my man. No, I'm joking, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Alright. It's like a dictionary. I guess we'll do some... Oh, I'll do some more reading tonight. I thought it said we'll. Like, we'll be together tonight. I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. If you read a page past that, I'll punch you right in the... Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book and slip it back into my bag. Page 69. Nice.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, it had puppies and explosions. Yeah! My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Alright, well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Then I realize she used a typewriter. No. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.